welcome back to D7RTV. With how popular the Clio videos are doing at the moment on our channel, we're going to just keep bringing them to you. I'm at a bit of an impasse with my content because the Clio videos are doing really well, but my instructional videos are not doing as well as I'd hope for the effort I need to put in when I'm filming and editing them. i.e. the Clio video did about 300 views in an hour or something, whereas some of my restoration videos I'll do like 100 views in a day, and then some sort of peter off towards the 300 or 400 view mark, which when you're taking a week to film an individual project, then 4 hours of editing, it's not quite added up for me. So I've got something to think about, and maybe that might be something you could suggest in the comment section. But today is my day off. It's a Saturday. It's today. This will be going live tonight. And it's going to be another Christine video. And we're off to see the wizard, which is Dale Bladen at Bailey Performance. And he's going to wire in a coil on plug conversion. What is coil on plug? It is individual coil packs. Obviously this has got an Audi engine, so from factory it should already have individual coil packs. We've opted to go for the R8 coil packs. They're genuine, they're NGK ones, not some cheap Chinese from Temu shit. But the Clio doesn't come with individual coil packs. It comes with one big square coil pack with 4 leads. We've got custom leads and it all looks okay, but we want to move forward and tidy the engine bay up a little bit. So let's have a look under the bonnet. The engine bay, here we have our coil pack, which is the Renault one, because we're using the Renault Clio ECU and a modified loom. Most things were plug and play, but other bits and bobs we had to adjust plugs, swap plugs over, etc. So our coil pack is here and it's sitting on top of the engine, which is okay unless it gets really, really hot. We've got some custom leads which were made by Mr. Retro Leads, Anthony. He's based in Telford, so if you need custom leads making up for a project, you can always hit him up. I'll leave a link in the description. So what we want to do is get rid of these and have individual coil packs, and they have to be wired in to the Mega Square ECU. We are obviously running a standalone ECU under the dash, so that's how we're going to make that possible. Here is a coil on plug, and if I open the box, don't need that. Move the remote out the way so I don't accidentally press it. As you can see, it's NGK. We're running NGK spark plug, so it's good quality stuff. This is an Audi R8 coil pack, and as I said, these engines were supposed to have them, but because we're wired into the Clio hardware, we couldn't run them. It just wouldn't run. So these will go in here, like so. Have a plug, which is in a bag that I've got with individual coil pack plugs, and they will be hardwired directly to the ECU. Winning. What else we'll be doing as well while we're at Dale's is testing what boost pressure the car's running at. I bought the Mamba wastegate, so I literally fitted it straight out of the box. And if you've bought a Mamba wastegate in the past, you've probably seen that the springs are neither here or there. They're very hard to read what colours they are and stuff. They literally spray paint them, but as they've been rubbing around in the box and stuff, you don't know what spring pressure you're running. So we're going to put it on his gauge, find out what weight we're running, because I believe we've got a 10 psi spring in the actuator, whereas we want to be having something quite a bit higher. We think the MAC valve is actually adding pressure, whereas we really want the MAC valve to be bleeding pressure, but it is what it is. So another thing, we're going to fire the car up for you so you can hear a cold start, because that's something that you've not seen before. So let's have it. just like that. And it's not all that loud, to be honest. I've made it so it isn't too loud. I mean, it's a full 3-inch from turbo to tip, and it should be really, really loud, but this isn't, because it's running a Pro Fusion back box and it's unresonated. So it sounds kind of nice. It's not going to piss my neighbours off if I ever have to take it home and fire it up in the morning. So let's get off to Dale's. Made it over to Bladen Performance. We're a little bit early. We made it here nice and safe. Obviously, the car doesn't get hot enough to give it a bit of a tickle on the way here, because Dale's literally 5 minutes away from me, which I'm lucky about. So when we get inside, I'm going to go and get myself a coffee from the cafe, and we'll have a look when we're inside. Right, so we're now figuring out what ground and what wires and that we're doing, what goes to what. We've got a little diagram of which is which is always a good start. And Dale's going to work his magic. This is something that I don't know what's what, so he maybe does if he wants to explain.
Yeah, we're converting from a wasted spark coil pack to individual VAG coils. The VAG coils require 12-volt power supply, 2 grounds and a signal from the ECU. They will be wired in wasted spark, but they are individual. So the idea behind this, you get more spark energy with a more modern coil. It looks a bit tidier, but you need to change the ECU for a 5-volt output as opposed to a 12-volt output to drive the coils. That's when we've done the wiring, that's what we'll do next.
So that is not on my pay grade, so I won't be messing with this. That's why it's at the main man, and he's going to do it for me. Dale's working his magic on the wiring. I'm going to actually remove the ECU so we can open it up on the bench and change some of the grounds and stuff on there. So I've got, holding my ECU in, 4 10mm bolts inside the glove box. And once I've undone them, it should just pop out the bottom, unplug, and jobs are good in. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the old coil pack while Dale's wiring the coil on plugs. And there's 2 M6 Allen head bolts holding my little plate that I made. It served its purpose now, and it's time to smarten the engine bay of Christine up a bit. What we got?
Right then, so that there and that there are coil drivers.
Right.
That drive the coil directly. Because we're changing the ECU to the coils to active coils from a passive coil. The VAG active coils, the coil-on plugs, require 5-volt signal with a high current signal, so we change these devices.
Okay.
Be the heat, be what I desire. Go ahead, go and breathe your fire. Shake it down, shake it to the core.
Wiring in the ECU, I've been testing the boost pressure of the wastegate, and it seems I've got a 7 psi spring in there. And according to Dale, the Mac valve is adding pressure and adding to it. So there's a good chance that Christine is running low boost. Fuck me, I don't need any more than that. But it is what it is. It's pretty safe, he reckons. So we'll find out when we get round to tuning. But if this is low boost, I don't need any more. Unplugged done. Big massive thanks to Dale Bladen Performance. So if you need any tuning, wiring, anything automotive, but it's got to be standalone. That's right.
Right.
He ain't gonna map your Corsa with its stock ECU because it's not possible.
Not my thing.
It's not his thing. But that is standalone. This is your guy. All the best. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.